answer. I am not a pastor. I will not be after any of you feeble blistered. I'm the man. Player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking that funky, about my face, wearing that monkey, not that might give you life advice. Get some money, 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 get some money.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we start Week 9 with a prime-time matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right, and incomplete to open things up.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a first carry here for Robinson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. This defense for the Colts, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 36. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Josh Allen, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
On fourth down, on is the punter, Colby Wadman. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Richards into the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 2nd down, here's Richardson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. This is taken at the 15. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. 1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now this organization, more than likely if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And some room to work. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards. You got to give him the football again here. He gets the big run down to the 2. Pay it off.
I like it. I like the call, but here's always the question. How many times do we see the big runs and a guy pats his helmet and says, take me out? Why would you go out when you've got a chance to get it again and score?
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
They'll look to run with Algier. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. His 5th touchdown on the ground, number 8 overall. And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Co to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because
this is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
Going deep this time for Miller. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he's got some space here. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Richardson now on 2nd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
On 4th down, on is Colby Wadman now to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and 9. Richardson looking to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Colts at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Richardson looking to throw this. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. Able to slither by. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DK Metcalf, 41 yards. And the Colts have moved out in front. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
61 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
That's brought in downfield by London. He'll get it inside the 20.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Scotty Miller.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this, to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Richardson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Richardson to throw off play action. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan of how to utilize him best when they get in close.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. "30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Got a man complete to Miller. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making it
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They'll roll him out right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now back to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack.
The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
3rd and long for Richardson.
And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Richardson on 4th down.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Ready, Cougar 19.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Check smash, check smash.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. You're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Anthony Averett picks it, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here.
What you want, Daily Cub?
Put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner.
Oh, he's finna concede.
Oh shit, I was talking. You heard me? Why you not gonna let me session to DJ, bro? Huh?
Man, if you don't keep that shit on Will Levis, man, on that, why you trying to put you just built Will Levis up and you gonna go through exactly what you just went through with Will Levis, man. No. There we go. Now I can take the lead in my division next week, cuz. Just whooping on Messiah. That game was too close for comfort, cuz I pulled it out. I don't like how close that shit was.
they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute stop. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. But when you riding like we riding
give me some food,
each other, ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
So now dudes want to come back as soon as, yeah, you bitch.
I ain't never left the party.
Oh, I know. But niggas wasn't talking when a nigga was speaking to him. Real nigga.
I cussed this bitch out, bro.
Oh, because she ain't come pick up her kid?
This bitch tripping.
Because I had heard the beginning of it. Shots don't understand yet.
No, the way he makes like he run feet on her ass.
He said, God.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know.
Just call that nigga Josh.
Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Specific braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like a Mike. I've got a no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they capture the fashion from flow seeds. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more.
I swear, gotta be crazy.
Okay, say no more. She's a lawless and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Ooh, it's trouble in paradise. So let's parachute where the air's nice. And let's risk it out on the paradise where she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right?
When I
I just
say
fell in
this
love
nigga
with a prima donna.
Chris
The
Godwin
2023 Madonna. I mean, your honor, I was minding my business.
Tre'Davious White,
She gave me
I quit.
complete
I don't care.
Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it.
Sound like a little bitch I sit on that all day. Don't be a bitch.
Watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth. Oh, I feel you, bro. Watch your mouth. Oh my god. My name is AJ and I'm gonna beat you up. That's your little bitch ass stuff. Y'all have to get it. Put in noogies, stupid ass boy. You might get dumped in trash and ugly ass bitch. What's wrong with your ass? Your ass get on here to let out your anger and stress, dirty ass bitch. What's wrong with you? I thought about your head, nasty ass bitch.
You gotta choose.
He would, but he would.
You just like the choose. Make a move.
He knows who daddy is, bro. Don't worry.
You gotta
Shut your little
choose.
bitch ass up
You
and
got
piss
the
of pussy.
top of you just like the lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, huh? But
Yes,
they
he
always
do.
shoot.
You can
And
tell
all
by
their
his voice.
diamonds
He's
are
a
new.
bitch.
And that's why I'm here with villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in
bet.
blue. You gotta choose. You like the top of you just like the
Hey,
lose.
nigga, Sacramento, come
Make a
on.
move.
Come out.
Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose.
know it.
You like the top of you just like the lose.
Bitch.
Make a move. Been
Your
at
ass
the
stay in
bottom, I got the
Wisconsin, dirty dick ass boy.
You gotta choose. Make a choice.
Yes.
I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm paying. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me. Cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the property.
He ain't gonna do
You
shit.
like the top of you just like the lose.
That nigga got his belt took by some
Been at the
bullies.
bottom, I got
That nigga walked around with his
You
pants
gotta
on.
choose. You like the top of you just like
I ain't
the
about to deal
lose.
with a nigga. He got to use shoestrings as a belt, dirty ass. What's wrong with that?
You gotta choose. You like the top of you just like the
He
lose.
said 40-0, bitch ass nigga not talking. Y'all gotta talk more, bitch ugly ass.
You gotta choose. You like the top of you just like the lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got
Oh my god.
You gotta choose.
He's so mean to me. He's so mean to me. Oh my god, I'm gonna probably block him when I get older. Get your little bitch ass up. We stop the nigga to have parental controls on. Dirty ass boy. What's wrong with the nigga? That's what he do in real life.
I'm chilling here. I'm chilling right now.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you talk me blessings. You never throw interceptions. I catch them like Odie Beckham. Walking up the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shumpert. No, there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive. The streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class. Seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united. A legion, my soul forever. I murdered my adolescence assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissected and helped them get back together. Writing the stranger things. I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step and make Curry up like I'm stepping whenever I'm in your town. The Warriors in your presence. I manifest my endeavors. I'm blessed and I'm getting better. I walk amongst living legends. Coach Contra will live forever.
I had the wrong defense, though. My fault. I need this work. I will get AJ this work.
New goals,
New goals, baby boo. Got my wrist in these grits, tryna whip something new. I am sick of this rampant. So are you. Hold on, switch. Mama, I'm gonna introduce my ego. Since the world full of villains, then let's introduce the heroes. We the good guys. Don't blood, no die hands. It's Tito, she a back. Finna, guaranteed don't move back. Type of view is that on the go. It's a visionary peeking out the window of my soul. Might just fall back, then they help their hand and play my role. You ain't all that. In the mirror, oversoul. Call me Reason, aka Malcolm XL. That's a big pun, bigger punishment. Give him hell, get done. Keep it blunt enough, I can't. Cough drop, tell them hard. Where they hell.
Two of us have close.
The first game was the Jags versus the Bucks. And you only beat by 7. How you let a team with no dibs and you only beat by 7? With Tom Brady and with Doug and like that?
You the Bills, you got rain by 40. You quit in the third quarter.
Got a one-handed catch. Three one-handed catches. Hey, I swear to God. Hey, did you know what you was talking about with Chris Godwin catching everything last night? It was that all over again. Hey, we can run it back without the Bucks and with three random teams. We can run it back. After your match over and after I'm done with the Rocket League tournament, I got you.
My limits the sky. I do the impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I'll pull the sword out the border, walk the floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose. In a race I make fire cool and come back from the triangle and Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise.
That's not what this is on my birth certificate. So, hey, wrong guy.
And I keep getting strong.
Hey, I'm telling you, you got the wrong
Tonight I
hand.
hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds in the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My name is the sky. I do the impossible.
Your name is Daniel. Dirty ass. That's what your real
Shine
name
if I want
is.
to. I win every time if I want to.
Hey, Danny.
The world mine if I
come
want
here.
to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, stay close, I'm that shining the light. I can make an earthquake nervous. I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night that still my breath was a storm. I bet I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. Hey, I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. I make the moon blue. I'm making pigs fly. Now I move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights.
Taylor didn't catch that instead of
I do the impossible. Impossible.
That's your man? It's your man. Pick that up. Pick your man up.
Impossible.
Pick your man up, bro.
I'm walking now, bro. What? Yeah.
I'm watching a break scheme, bro.
I do the impossible. Impossible.
Locked against me. Locked in. Shit, I wasn't. I'm high as a bitch. Jeez.
Yeah.
I ain't got no excuses.
So that's not for you, but it's for me.
Greenfield's finest. Good, but I don't think we can't do
Boss.
this.
DJ Drama.
Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly gun 10, get the dash on wood. 10 payments, the back end good. Got sense, but the act no good. Something to lot of starstruck. Hop in a ride and we took in the truck up in the truck and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner and nice guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo bagging, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life in the source. I don't even write anymore. Yeah. Get it and drove like it's whipping a stove. That break hard like habits. No days off, no Sabbath. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taking the dash on wood. Their payment, the back ain't good. Got sense, but the act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I can probably take the hood for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real. Let's explore the moment. Ain't outside there agoraphobic. If you see me live, you would know it. Jumping on my do aerobics. Boss like P90X. Boss like we write the checks now. Floss like we like the flex. Bust down, bust down, bust down. AMG, no bust now. Amiri jeans, SB dunks with a Fiends T, no button down. Respectfully, that's for me, you don't round if you wanna. Round if you wanna. It's lifestyle, not for you, but it's for me. Bossy.
I'm off that good shit alcohol.
In the booth and I like proof and I don't understand what got enemy. Got a couple of tricks that I bust out the roof of ready to ride on my enemy. And you rapping just on my identity. And I really know why you ain't feeling me. Tiffany, and they was no my agility. And I'm never rehearsing, I'm making the verses like Swizzy and Timothy. Never provoke with the go, cause I want all the smoke, you can call me a chimney. And I really want, but I settle for, I just ain't ready to whittle peak. Aim at your head when I kill a beat. Spaghetti and shells like Italy. Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taking the dash on wood. 10 payment, the back ain't good. Got sense, but the act no good. Send the same money to Sudan, I can probably take the hood for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real.
Close your eyes. Think about your wildest dreams. You ready? And you still couldn't do this.
I love the Rams, bro. Well, I forgot those 4 hours. I'm going to make
I feel like it's after that's got that hit.
Nah, it's after Odell left. After Odell left,
I don't like your energy. I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, went instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. The cloud chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You not my kind, I know kidding me. Heard you told my girl about all of them that's DMing me. Why they hogging up the recipe? Heard them talking like I can't let Ken Wallace get ahead of me.
No, it ain't no joke with me, ain't no hoe into me. These puss ass niggas in here, man. Oh yeah, nigga had to go get some food real quick. KFC. Yeah, let's put mayo on my goddamn chicken sandwich, cuz. They got a new one. They got a like mac and cheese in the chicken bowl.
My girlfriend was just talking about that, the mac and cheese bowl.
Man, that bitch fire. That bitch fire, I ain't gonna lie.
I always get the spicy famous bowl, because this was before it, so I had to get the normal one, but that's
Spicy chicken sandwich shit. That's all. What the fuck, for real?
I've never had chicken fillet.
Chicken fillet. Oh god, they're gonna be nice as hell to dudes. That nigga dude's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yo, they always dig. Yo.
You had to have Raising Cane's before.
We just got that in our city. Yeah. No, boy, you able to eat that though, boy. No, I was on a bed when it came to the city. You were on a band when they came into the city. Yeah. That's all of you just after you. That ain't right though. Uh-oh, AJ. I'm gonna bounce. Bounce to do this again. I'm lost. You gotta figure it out, man. I know I'm lost. Slow down, man. Yeah, that ain't right, Debbie. That ain't right. I got it. No, I got it next time. What ain't right? He just in the house. He's serious. Oh, I'm glitching. No, I'm glitching. No, that's trash. If I do go, I normally get a cob salad and I just remove the egg. It's called tomatoes. I'm trying to figure out how tomatoes fruit. Because I still don't see it. To me, it's a vegetable. Obviously, it's still a fruit. I'm so slow.
Alright, so look where the Jordan thing at, like the little, like the big ass Jordan thing, and it's to the right. Yeah. Nigga, I couldn't find that shit for the longest, nigga. The big thing is, like the big though is. No, Brad?
What you need, a raffle?